Aloha, how's it going? It's Yasmin Pasqua, one of the co-founders of She Boss Nation. I'm coming to you from Hawaii today. We are in day 46 of the 90-day coaching. Super excited. We are halfway through. And so today I want to talk about something a little different. And it's going to be more of a technical part of building your business and getting to your goals. And that is actually a platform that I love to use that I've had so much success with over the years, that can be really powerful for your business, and a strategy, a platform that a lot of people don't use for their business. So let's get into it. How many of you guys use stories? Okay, so whether it's Instagram stories or Facebook stories, those are two really powerful platforms to use for your business, and they're so underutilized. And so if you know anything about Snapchat, right, where this all evolved from, it started with Snapchat many years ago, and that's a platform where I actually started with when it came to these story type features where it's real, like little snippets of your day, or whatever you want to share, right? It's a max of 15 to 20 seconds that you are sharing with people. And so that all started with Snapchat, which was a very popular platform as well, till Instagram made Instagram stories, and now we have Facebook stories. But people really love these platforms when it comes to the story features, because and here's a fact: a lot more people spend time in the stories than they actually do in the Instagram feed or the Facebook feed. So that's why it's so important for you to get on that platform if you're not using it. Okay, more people are looking at that, and here's why: because for them, it's actually a way for them to really get to know you and who you are, because the stories is almost like a day in a life of you, right? It's like your virtual reality show for people to plug into, and they get to really get a taste and a flavor of who you are, what you're about, your personal side as well as business stuff that you want to share with them. But it really opens people up to you. And so that's why people like it, because they actually get to, be in real time with you and follow you through your day, follow you through your journey, follow you if you're going on vacations, they get to follow you on your vacation. If you were launching a business, you can share all kinds of things in the stories, and people love it. They eat it up. It's entertainment for them, okay? And so that's why it's so important to get on this platform, to figure it out. There's so many different tools that you can use to really get fun and creative with it, and really just maximize, the different creativity and things that you can do to get an engaging audience. And so my always favorite thing to do is just go to YouTube. That's not what this video is about. This video is not about actually how to create the story. So if you're not sure about the technical piece of that and how you actually create them and how you do them and all of that stuff, you can go find other tools and resources to do that. And I encourage you to do that ASAP, to figure that out so you can get on that platform. And it's actually really simple. So if you just set aside the time to figure it out, it really won't take long to do. So what I do want to talk about, though, is once you figure that out, or maybe you're already on stories and you have all the basics down, a very powerful tool with stories platform is sharing stories, right? So whatever business you're in, whether you're a health coach, whether you're any kind of coach, right? If you are in network marketing, if you have some kind of brick and mortar business and you're bringing it online, showing people the value of what it is that you offer, whether it's a product or service, and sharing testimonies, sharing stories. So if you have customers, you have clients, getting them to either, share a testimony, whether it's written or pictures, if it's something that you can actually see, those are so, so powerful. And if you can create a sequence around that, so this is what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to share a little bit more in depth about this when it comes to stories, is doing a sequence around that where you're actually not just sharing an actual story, but you're creating a story within stories. Okay. And so that is where the magic happens, is like, if you can take 6 different segments of a story, right? Whether it's 15, 20 seconds, a story, and you take 5 or 6 of them and you bring people along in the story, in the journey, really captivate them and get them to engage, right? So whether it's you talking about what it is you have to offer and getting to people's pain points, right? Because you have to be super quick and fast with these, because you only have 15, 20-second increments, and you're going to use 4 or 5. Usually you can only keep people's attention maybe for 6 to 8 story slides, right? If you're really good, you can keep them for 6 to 8 story slides in your sequence. And so you have to be really direct to the point when you're sharing stuff and hitting on pain points, hitting on your target market struggles, if it has to do with weight loss, if it has to do with anti-aging, if it has to do with, breakthroughs and helping them get from one level of their career to the next, whatever, your industry and what your business is, it's figuring out those pain points, sharing that in your story sequence, and then also providing, how you can help them with that. And then on the back end, sharing stories and testimonies with it. And then you end it with a call to action. So your last story sequence, ending it with a call of action, which could be a poll, right? That's my favorite feature. If you're not sure what a Instagram poll or a Facebook poll is in the Instagram stories or Facebook stories platform, go Google that, go YouTube it. But that is super powerful because it's very direct. It's a call to action where you're literally telling your audience who actually engages with, that sequence or with that story, or who's captivated, or who really is your target audience and is like, oh my gosh, that is my person. That's the person I've been looking to connect with, to talk to do business with. That's a service I've been wanting. That is going to make that person hit that poll and say, yes, I want more info, or whatever it might be on your poll, where you're giving them an option to really reach out to you and connect with you. So this is a very, very powerful way to use your stories, where you're actually going to get results when it comes to connecting with your target market, your ideal client. Okay, so get on stories, number 1, and number 2, figure out how to create a story sequence within stories, and you're going to start to see your business change. You're going to start to see more people wanting to do business with you when you're just captivating and being creative with your audience, but also giving them direct call to actions. So I hope that was super helpful for you guys. This is something that I've been doing for years now, okay? And every month I do 1 to 2 direct call outs, and I do a story sequence, and I do a direct call out when it comes to sales or what I have to offer, and I get so many leads and I get so many business from it. So it's a very, very powerful place to be and to utilize for your business. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful day. Aloha.